Born and raised in Edo State, Her Royal Majesty Queen Theodora Ibekwe'S originally hails from Owerri in Imo State, Nigeria. Theodora's parents wanted her to pursue education as far as she could take it. This led to a certificate in education at Auchi Polytechnic, Edo State. Later on, she studied accounting at the University of Lagos. Even though she excelled in academics, Theodora also greatly admired entertainers and all things entertainment. After her university education, she decided to move to the UK in order to seek out other opportunities. The multi-award winner founded Miss Elegant International, a beauty pageant, in 2009. This propelled her into the limelight, and a few years later, she took the pageant one step further with the Miss Elegant International TV show. The TV show aired on the only African TV station at the time, Ben TV. Through this medium, she became a well-known promoter in the African UK entertainment industry. An avid entrepreneur at heart, she then became a director of Starlywood, which is a competition-based talent show aimed at discovering young black talent in the UK. She then went on to create Theodora PR, a media and consultancy PR firm for black talent in the diaspora. In February 2013, Theodora took on her first role as a producer for the drama Shameful Deceit. She is proud to be named as one of the founding producers of the UK Nollywood movie industry. She is my guest on The Just Tip Show today. Hello and welcome to the Just Tip Show. My name is Evelyn Obaho. Today I'm being joined by a fantastic lady who has done so much in the entertainment industry in so short a time. She has delved her hands into beauty pageantry, she's a PR guru, she's an actress, and recently she has done a fantastic job in producing her own movie. We'll be getting to meet her after the break, so you don't go anywhere.
I am arresting you on suspicion of murder.
Don't touch me.
Please forgive me. This is the last time you're going to see me. Please. Goodbye, Mom. Please, Vivian.
That's not doing it.
Now get yourself off the ground and go and wash yourself up. You stink.
Vivian. Come on, make me go back.
No. Theodora, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
It's good to have you on the show.
Thank you.
You played a fast one on all of us.
I know.
Serious coup plotter.
I did.
But anyway, congratulations.
Thank you.
Very happy.
Thank you so much.
Theodora went and secretly got married without telling a soul of any of her friends in the entertainment industry. So that's what I mean by her being a coup plotter. But yeah, let's start with the married life. How is that?
Well, I think it's very interesting, especially when you're married to somebody who really loves you and you love the person too.
Wow, yeah. You're making me jealous now. Yeah. Okay, so I always ask my guests, we go back to the very beginning. Who is Theodora? What was her growing up like?
Okay, I was born in Edo State, grew up in Edo State, primary, secondary school, Edo State, and I actually went to Auchi Poly in Edo State, and went further to read accounting in Unilag before I left the shores of that country to the United Kingdom. Now,
I know that you come from a family of teachers.
Yes, I do.
How come you're not a teacher, and how come you're into entertainment?
Yes, that's a very good question. And funny enough, yes, I came from a family of teachers, and I'm also a teacher by profession.
Or have you ever practiced?
I have.
Really?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so why the switch?
I wouldn't say I switched, but it's not something that I've always wanted to do. My parents were teachers, grandparents, maternally and paternally teachers. My mom's siblings, teachers. My dad's teachers. So I would
it's
say
a huge family of teachers.
yeah. And then in my own immediate family, my elder sister is a lecturer. My brother also read education, though he's not doing education now. My sister, education. Myself, I actually read education at Auchi Polytechnic before I went to do accounting. So when I did education at Auchi Poly, I did teaching practice. After that, I taught for 1 year in the same school with my mom, and I was only 17 years at the time I was teaching.
Wow.
Yes, I taught for 1 year. After that, I left the country.
Was there any particular reason why you left the country?
There was, because actually when I finished from the Polytechnic where I read education, I went further to do accounting, and when I graduated, I wanted to work in a bank. I sought for job everywhere. I didn't get what I wanted, even though the places I looked for job, I was one of the best in the interviews because I got the reports back. I went to a bank and there was a written interview which I did, and I was the best. When I mean best, I was number 1 on the list. I wasn't number 2 or 3. And I was asked to come for oral interview, which I did. And after the oral interview, I wasn't given the job.
Oh, that must
Meanwhile,
have been painful.
Yeah, people who didn't even pass the written interview, whose names were not on the list, when I went for oral interview, were already working.
Oh.
So I felt so bad, and I told my dad I wanted to leave the country. And that was how my decision to leave Nigeria came about, and I left.
And then coming here, what did you do when you arrived?
When I came to this country, I was working as a non-academic staff at Thames Valley University. I worked there for a few years. Actually, I was at work one day when Dayolomu called me to say, "You've been invited to Passion TV to be a TV presenter." I didn't even know how he got my number.
And how did that come about? Had he seen you do anything?
He's never seen me before, but I think he saw me on Facebook, or all the things I've been doing on Facebook at the time, and he wanted to meet me. I didn't know how to meet me. What he did was go through my friends list and spoke to somebody whom he felt knows me, and the person gave him my number, and I got a call from him, and it was so strange that I watch him on TV. I don't know him, but he just called me and said, "Theodora, you're wanted in Passion TV for an interview." And it was a live interview for people to actually watch me, and he interviewed me, asked me a lot of questions, and after that he said to me, "You've got the job, and we want you to be my co-presenter." That's how my journey into entertainment started in the UK.
That's brilliant.
Thank you.
Okay, now Miss Elegant, let's how did that start?
Miss Elegant International is it's something I thought about, because when I was in Nigeria, like when I was growing up, I used to love watching beauty pageants on TV, because obviously my dad would not allow me to go. So, and there was a day I asked my dad, "This lady won Miss Nigeria. How did she win? How did she become the most beautiful girl? Did they go to different houses, to pick the winner?" He laughed and said no, that amongst the people who actually applied, they'll pick the winner from there. I became so interested that every time there's a beauty pageant, Miss World or anything, I want to watch it. So when I came to the UK, I remember that my passion is, watching beauty pageants and all that. And I felt that now that I'm of age, I've made some money, I can do it. And funny enough, I've never really worked with any beauty pageant organizer, but because I had a passion for it, I felt that I could do it. And that was how it began. I called on somebody to do a website. They did a website. I advertised. People applied. I did auditions for them. Did the training. That was how the journey began.
That's interesting.
Thank you.
One thing I've noticed about you is that once you set your mind to do something, you go all out for it. You don't care what the challenges that you would meet. Now, tell us about your journey into acting, into the Nollywood industry. Okay,
my journey into acting started when, let me say, in 2006. I would say 2006, because I went to an event, and it was a friend's party, it was in a hall, so everyone was watching, eating and enjoying themselves. And while we were waiting for the MC, everyone was dancing. And then someone came up to me and said, Theodora, the MC is not here and it's 2 hours. And we've got like 2-3 hours to go. Can you stand in for this MC? And I said, okay, I will do. So I did.
How come they're just coming to you?
They came to me because I think they felt that, because okay, they see me at events and they think this girl is outgoing, she's that kind of a person that could do MC, you know, because a friend of mine was at the party who actually invited me and said, oh, speak to Theodora, she might want to do it because she likes speaking at events and stuff like that. And I said, okay, I will do it. So I stood up and I did the MC. And after the party, that was when one of the people at the party came to meet me. His name is George Kelly, and he said to me, Theodora, I'm doing a movie. I would love you to star in this movie because I realized that you were not the MC of today. But when you were called to do that, you did it really well. And I think having done that, you'll be able to star in this movie. I was like, okay, I haven't done acting before. I didn't go to acting school. He said, don't worry, I will train you. And I didn't have the time actually to commit myself into acting, but because I'm somebody that loves entertainment, I decided to give it a go. Everyone, all the cast and crew, no one had the time to actually give him to produce that film. So all we did was every Sunday, once a month or twice a month, we'll go and shoot the movie. So we started shooting in 2006 and we didn't finish until 2008. So the film was, yeah, because we didn't really have the time. You know, so we only shoot the movie when
availability,
exactly, when we're available. So it took us 2 years to actually shoot that film, and it's called Heavy Mama in London. So we did. After that, that's how my journey started. As soon as we finished that film, it was released in 2008. There was a Ben TV drama, and someone also approached me and said, Theodora, would like you to be a part of this. I was still like a learner, you know, trying to do acting, but because I have a passion for entertainment, I decided to do it. And that one again, we have to do shooting like at weekends, and it was, you know, okay for me because weekends I don't really work. That's how I carried on. After that, another film came up, which is Amina, that has a Murtala, Van Vika, and the rest of it. It happened that the producer of this movie used to be my schoolmate in Auchi Poly. We met up at Mirabeau, and he said to me, Theodora, I'll be shooting a movie. I know you love entertainment right from the time I knew you, and I would love you to be part of it. I said, okay. I was meant to like play a role in the movie, but when he saw that I could do virtually everything that has to do with production, he said to me, you see this, you're acting, you have to keep this aside now and just help me in this movie. So I would say everything in that movie, starting from casting, I did everything. I casted a lot of people in the film except Murtala and Van Vika. Most of the extras in the movie, I did the casting. I brought, you know, one of the makeup artists. I did all the location. I did styling for Murtala. So I would say, and I was a runner on set as well. And when some of the cast and crew come on set with their kids, I look after them on set as well. So I did virtually everything. So I hadn't even time to play the role he wanted me to do. But finally, I did a cameo, you know. So I would say, after that film, I knew that I could produce a film.
Okay, I'm going to cut you there. We're going to go on break. When we come back from break, we'll tell us your journey into producing your first film. It's still the Just Tip Show. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
I would say it's God, because the first day on set, we started with prayers. We prayed. Because the director said to me, Theodora, I don't go on set without praying. I said, same as me. So let's pray. We did. If you have a passion for entertainment, go for it. Don't let anything stop you.
Now, I would like to say that out of everything you have done, in my own opinion, this being a producer of your own movie is your greatest feat, because I hear that the premiere of Shameful Deceit was it the first or second largest turnout in the history of Nollywood UK?
You're just absolutely correct. Yeah.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
My film is not really for diaspora, it's for the world at large. It's a story that has never been touched in Nollywood, and it's something that happens that people keep silent. So I felt that this is the medium I can send a message across the world that what these men are doing is wrong, and if a child is a victim, she will know what to do.
Thank you.
So why did you want to produce your own film?
To be quite honest, I never thought about producing. I didn't really want to produce. I was very comfortable with acting. But in December last year, I had this cousin of mine who called me from Nigeria and said to me, "Auntie, I saw you in Shattered Hearts. Are you the producer?" I said, "No." And he said, "Oh, I thought you were the producer." I said, "No." He said, "But Auntie, you can do it." I said, "Well, I don't want to because I need a story and I need money. I haven't got the money to produce a movie." And he said to me, "Auntie, I know you can do it. Okay, if it's story, I can get you a story." I said, "Story? Where are you going to get this story from?" And then he said to me, "I have a friend in my classroom, in my class, and he is the best in in story writing, script writing and all that." I said, "Okay, can I see some synopsis?" Within a week, they sent me 3 synopses, and I went through it. I fell in love with the one that had the story of a daughter being raped by the father, and I said, "This hasn't been touched so far in Nollywood. I'd like to do it." And I said, "Can I have the full script?" And the friend did. I went and wrote the script. Within another week, in January, I got the full script. And of course, I thought about the director, and I said, as far as I'm concerned, Ruki Amata is the only person I could use for this film. And I went and spoke to him. He went through the script. He said to me, "Theodora, this is a very good story, but we need a screenplay." That's where you came in. So he told me, "You have to meet Evelyn to do the screenplay." I said, "Evelyn, is it Evelyn Obao?" He said, "Yes." I said, "I know her." He said, "Okay, that's the person." So that's how I came to you, and you did the screenplay. After the screenplay, I said, "Okay, now the next thing is the finance." So I went and spoke to my sponsor, who actually has always believed in me. All the events I've done in the past, he has sponsored them all. And I went back to him and gave him the script. He said, "What's it about?" I told him. I said, "Okay, go back and do the budget and bring it to me." I did. Came back to him. He saw it. The following week, he put the money and said, "Go ahead and do it." And at the time, I was dating my husband today.
Wow.
And I told him about it, that I'm going to do a movie. And he was so happy about it and said to me, as a production accountant, that he has always loved to do movies. And he's happy that, "Oh, my fiance is going to be doing movie, and I will be there to support you." And I must tell you, financially and otherwise, he supported me. And in fact, I would say he's part of the sponsors as well, because he brought in money and morally he gave me the support. Everything you think you need as a support from someone, he did it.
That's fantastic.
So, and as soon as I got the money, I started to do the movie. Within 2 weeks, the gurus I had there finished the job. The DOP, that's Nelson Spike and Ruki Amata, and we're done.
Okay, now you make it seem as if it was so easy, smooth sailing, which I know from experience really isn't. What are the challenges that you faced in producing this film?
I've been asked this question 1 million times.
Okay, 1,000,001 times.
1,000,001 times. So, and I keep saying the same thing, to be honest, because I've been into promotion a long time. I love partying. I love organizing events. I've done beauty pageants. I mean, producing a movie, the difference between producing a movie and doing a beauty pageant is just that this one has girls you are training. Otherwise, it's the same procedure, because when you finish training the girls, you're doing the beauty pageant, you're inviting people to come and watch the show. The same thing with film making. After making the film, you're inviting people to come and watch the movie. So I would say everything has to do with my previous experience.
No, but you still would have had some challenges. Because if people coming into the industry now, hearing you talk, would think that, oh, it's such an easy thing. But when they come in and see what the challenges are, they will now like, oh, really? And have a think back. So are you saying that for you, because you've had the experience, you didn't experience any of those things?
I wouldn't say I did, because first of all, getting the scripts was easy for me. Secondly, getting the finance was easy for me. 3, the people working with me, the cast and crew, everyone cooperated, and it went smoothly. I would say it is the grace of God. Okay. So there were really no challenges. The director was fantastic. The DOP was good. The actors did their job. They acted well. So there was really no challenge, on set, because it was a good set. Everybody was happy.
Okay, let me rephrase the question. Let me put it this way, right? For you not to experience challenges in production, what are the things that need to be done?
Okay, the things that needs to be done is so far on our sets, I think everything went smoothly. But what we can do is asking for more funds to do a Hollywood style movie.
That's everybody.
But for Nollywood style, I would say where other people stopped, that's where we started from. Okay,
now you had because we know that there are some sets you get on. You have divas. Divas clash, and it makes producers work difficult. You didn't experience any of that?
A little bit of divaness, but that was sorted out.
Now you're coming out.
So that wasn't a problem. That was sorted out within an hour.
You didn't have people coming late on set?
I would say no. We didn't experience all that. Everything went smoothly.
Wow, that's really
we didn't have people coming late, because actually, well, you did the timetable for us. Actually, people were going through the schedule every day. If you're meant to film in the evening, we'll make you come in the evening. You don't need to come in the morning and waste the whole day. So there wasn't any problem with people coming late or coming early.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
and it went smoothly, because I remember when I wanted to start, even the DOP Nelson Spike, he said to me, Theodora, are you sure you're going to finish this film? I've seen people who want to do film, they start and they don't finish. I said, don't worry, it is them. Me, I'm different. I would say it's God, because the first day on set, we started with prayers. We prayed, because the director said to me, Theodora, I don't go on set without praying. I said, same as me. So let's pray. We did, and I think the Lord covered it
to control. That's fantastic. Okay, we will soon round up. What advice do you have for people who want to come into the industry? What is it that they have to do? What is it that they shouldn't do, to succeed in this industry?
Okay, my advice normally to people who want to come into the industry is, it doesn't matter what you read in the uni. I mean, I didn't do entertainment or arts or theater arts, whatever, but here am I today. This is because I have a passion for it. So my advice is, if you have a passion for entertainment, go for it. Don't let anything stop you. I know some people would say they don't have money to do this, they don't have this connection. I didn't have connection before I went into entertainment, and I did not have money before I produced a movie. I didn't even think about producing a movie. It just came, and I prayed, and God helped me. So anything you're doing, put God first and go for it. and you'll get there.
I'm not going to let you go away without you answering these two questions.
Okay.
This your marriage stunt that you pulled. How and why did you pull it?
Okay.
Because it was a shock to everybody.
I know. Everybody, yes. Anyway, first of all, I would say my husband keeping the secrets as well as myself has shown that this is the best husband in the world, first of all, because I never
Hello, Ayo, he's sitting somewhere. He even came down with her to support her. That's a lovely husband.
I never ever believed that he would keep that secret. I said to him, I do not want anybody to know about this wedding. And he listened to me and never told anybody. And what I mean, he didn't tell anybody. He didn't even tell his own sister. Same blood, same mom, same dad. He told the sister, just come to so place. I am doing something and I want my family around me.
Wow.
And the sister came and she was so shocked that, so my brother is getting married and I wasn't told. My makeup artist came to make me up and I said to her, I'm going to a christening and I'm the godmother. I want to be the best dressed, so just make me up to look good. And she did. By the time she realized it was my wedding, she said she would not forgive me. She was like, the lady that made my dress, the same thing. I just said to her, I'm going to an event. You know me now. I want to represent. I want to be the best. And she made me a lovely dress. And before she realized it, it was a wedding. First of all, he kept the secret. I'm happy. But in life, when you're doing anything, there's always a reason for everything. I had a reason for making it secret. Because I believe that when you're doing things in this life, it's not everybody that is happy for you.
Oh, yes.
Okay. I remembered Solomon Akies's wedding. I said, I do not want my wedding to be like Solomon Akies's wedding. Well, and many other weddings I've heard of in the past. I said to myself, I want this to be secret because I've got enemies in the past. I even had somebody who said to me, Theodora, until my kids are grown up, you're not going to get married.
Wow.
Yes, someone said that to me. My kids are going to get married. Kids that are 3 years, which means you're swearing for me now. You're casting a spell on me that I'm not going to get married. So when I remembered all that, I said, not even a fly will know I'm getting married. It will be done before they know. So those were one of the reasons, because I realized that some people you think they're your friends, they're not even your friends. And I was also meant to, I was in a relationship with someone before. I had friends in the past who spoiled the relationship. So some of those things that happened in the past, yes, I learned my lesson the hard way, and I said I'm not going to tell anybody when I'm getting married.
Wow, that was good. Anyway, so congratulations, and
thank you.
The other bit of it, that one you can't hide, Cha. 9 months later.
No, it will hide. Not a big person.
Okay.
Maybe you're not a big person. They won't know now.
Then you should go and work for MI5. Thank you so much, Theodora, for coming on the show. Really grateful. It was lovely having you, and I'm sure that you will come again when we ask you to.
I will. And lastly, I'm still having a big wedding feast for all my friends and fans. So
can I come?
Of course, you're number one.
And we can show it on the Justice Show.
Of course. Fantastic. Of course. So I'll keep you all posted.
Well, that's our show for today. I'm sure you've had a lot of fun, as much as I have had with Theodora on the show. I'm sure you've also learned one or two things from her. What I took away from this interview was that whatever you set your mind to do, you can do it. We'll do this again sometime soon. Till then, take care, goodbye, and God bless.
I am so excited. I'm really short of words. I don't know what to say now, because it was a massive crowd that came to support me. I want to say thank you to all my fans. Thank you so much. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you so much. I don't know what to say again.